I really want to get into this.
Error occurred. Now what happened? Didn't want to then try again. Okay. Okay, I think I'm live. I got an error message there a minute ago. Welcome, everybody. I'm Randa Speller. I'm an ambassador for 1 Million Meditators from Chatham, Ontario, Canada. So that's right near the smallest of the Great Lakes, which is the farthest south of the Great Lakes. It appears on the map, so in between Canada and the United States. That's where I'm located physically. Anyway, I'm sitting here. I have a friend, Nancy, in the room with me. Nancy is a new meditator. So if you see me glancing off, that's because I'm looking at my friend Nancy. Welcome. We are partway through an entire weekend full of 90 some odd meditations celebrating joy. 1 Million Meditators was founded about 3 years ago. And since that time, several times a year, we get together. We have weekends of broadcasting meditations from around the world. So we're a volunteer-led organization. People like me from countries all over the world, except where they don't have really great internet service, lead meditations. And other people are the quiet ones in the background who also are what we call social ambassadors. And those are kind of the lifeblood of the organization because they help share the word. So they tell their friends about meditation. They will post things in our groups and say, here's a great article about meditation or a picture that inspired me. And those people also help promote the group. We're trying to become 1 million people all meditating at the same time, or at least in the same small period of time. So over the period of a weekend, our goal is to get 1 million people together. And we believe that in doing that, we're going to raise the vibration of the planet. So even on our smaller meditations, hang on, hold that thought for 1 second. My battery is going to die. There we go. There's just always something. It'll reach. And that, my friend, is what we call Murphy's Law. So we're laughing because my battery just said it was going to die on my laptop that's been plugged in for hours. Okay, so where was I? We were talking about 1 million meditators and how we want to raise the vibration of the planet. And meditation is something that kind of takes you or helps take you out of the lower emotions. So fear, anxiety, anger, all of those kind of lower emotions that people struggle with. And when we meditate, we can help release some of that stuff. And when we meditate as a group, we bring that energy forward into the world in an increased way. So it's like in Christian teachings, they say whenever 2 or 3 are gathered together in the Lord's name, we're heard by God. So I think our meditations are heard in the same way. So our energy collectively is worth more than the energy of each individual. Not worth more, but it vibrates more. So it's just like one match is a little flame, but when you get a whole bunch of matches in a room, like on my birthday cakes, because I'm old, when you get a whole bunch of matches, it makes a really brighter flame. That's what we're doing energetically. So you can tell that I'm full of joy. That is natural joy because I am just a happy person most of the time. I invite you to meditate with us. I have one of the meditation soundtracks that we'll be using today is one of 3 that 1 Million Meditators offers you when you join the group. So if you join, you get these 3 soundtracks. We all meditate with them around the world. So hundreds and hundreds of times now, these tracks have been used, and we've kind of imbued our energy into these meditation soundtracks. That's what we believe anyway. And when I play them, it makes my heart happy. So that's all that really counts. So for meditation today, we're going to just, oh, Mary, it's good to see you. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you. Yeah, I'm gone gray, kind of blondish gray. That's just new as of the other day. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, so have a seat, relax with me. You might want to put your coffee down there, my dear. There we go. Okay, Nancy's put her coffee down. You can pull that blanket on top of you if you like. So just get comfortable. We're going to start by taking a few deep breaths, and then I'll start the soundtrack, and we will meditate quietly for 15 minutes, or at least as quietly as I'm able to, for 15 minutes when I have a friend in the room. During COVID, I haven't had a lot of company, so, this is pretty darn exciting for me. I know, right? Okay, so let's close our eyes. We start most meditations by just taking a few deep breaths. So in through the nose, and either out through the nose or out through the mouth, whatever you're comfortable with. And just bringing our attention inward. Allowing our body and our minds to relax. Allowing ourselves just to focus on the breath and maybe the sound of my voice. And in a minute, the sound of the music. But making those things more important than any thoughts or feelings you might be having in the body or sounds you're hearing in the room. Let's see if this track will play. Ah, here we go. Okay. So just continuing to breathe naturally.
I love myself and the planet.
In the room, this will be a little louder than what you're hearing online.
Me amo a mí misma y al planeta. Je m'aime et j'aime la Terre. Ich liebe mich und den Planeten. Ich habe so viel von mir und von uns können. Mein Bett bedienen Planeta. Szeretem magamat és a bolygót. Volim sebe i planetu. أنا أحب نفسي وأحب القرب أجيب. Nakupenda mimi na dunia. Eu amo a noponina. אני אוהבת את עצמי ואת כדור הארץ. Hacer buscar mejor por el planeta. Me amo a mí misma y al planeta. I love myself and the planet.
Pensare quindi arbuena. Veamos ya mi planeta. I love myself in the planet. It's how from adults and planet. Me amo al planeta. I love myself and the planet. Je m'aime et j'aime la terre. Ich liebe mich und den Planeten. It's all from top of the name. Myself is pretty.
Take a final breath or two. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes to make sure you're back in your chair. And when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. I thank you for meditating with me. If you're watching the replay, I thank you for that too. Living proof here that even if your battery dies, nothing much shakes me, so not for very long anyway. So joy is the most natural thing on earth, and we spend most of our lives forgetting that. So anything you can do to bring joy back into your life, please take the time and do that, because it makes your life so much better, so much fuller, and brings love into your heart, which you can then extend out to others. So with that, I turn you back to the rest of the meditations happening for the rest of today and tomorrow with 1 Million Meditators. Until next time, love you.